What's going on, everybody? This is DJ Marz from the Radio 2000 Network, bringing you the hottest things in music, all kind of interviews for you. But check out today is a really good day. We had two of the hottest artists today. We had a guy earlier today from Chicago, lives in Jersey, 300 It, and then we also now have Carlos Cannon. He's a jazz musician, also from Chicago. Things about Carlos that was really interesting with me. I hear he's a cop by day and a musician by night. He's traveled all over. So we're going to get into a lot of things about Carlos. I did my little research on him, so got some good questions for him. So right now I want to introduce you Carlos and his manager Alex. Welcome guys to the show.
Thank you. Thanks, DJ Mark.
No problem. So how's it going for you today? Did you hear me? How's it going today?
Everything's coming well. Actually, guess what? I am at work, taking a little lunch break, and guess what? You're right, DJ. I am a police officer by day and musician by night.
See? Told you guys, thought I was lying, didn't you? See? No, but that's good. That's good, though, because, I mean, it brings a lot of interesting things to the table here because you're going to bring a different perspective just about, I mean, not only just music, but just our society in general. And it's always, for me personally, it's always interesting to hear from a police officer because of all the things that you see from the news, from the media, then your own encounters. But I have friends of mine as well that are police officers, so you get a different perspective. Then, as an African American male, you also get it from a different perspective. So, if you don't mind touching a little bit about that, about being an officer, and then we'll go into a little bit about you being in music.
Okay. What you want to know?
No, I'm just saying,
well,
just from your perspective, because like it is, from what's going on out here in society right now, and to hear from a police officer their viewpoint or their perspective, or even the words of encouragement for the people out there that are listening from a police officer is great to hear, because we don't hear that often. Right. We don't hear it. We don't hear a cop come and say, people, this is some things that are going on. This is how we should handle stuff, and especially to our own community. Right. It's great to hear from you. Just giving that encouragement to us.
Well, thanks. Well, I've been a Chicago police officer for about 16 years, okay, and I patrol the streets. And not only that, I am a field training officer. So as they come out of the academy, I train those officers to be a great musician, a great police officer, too. Unlike training day. But my job is... for being on for 16 years, I'm the type of officer, if I see somebody in need of help, or whether it's domestic violence or a kid needed something like to be talked to, I'm the type of an officer that would take my time and give them encouragement, to let them know, what, both my parents wasn't together, and they weren't rich, so I came from a broken home, and if I can do it, you can do it too. So I give them that type of encouragement. I'm always encouraging people that if they're going through some bad times in their life, it's going to be some good times. Right. In terms of patrolling the streets out here in the streets, I deal with all sorts of crime. Domestics, people with guns. The district that I patrol is very, very bad. Okay. There's shootings every day. There's all types of violence going on, and I deal with it. Right. I signed up for this job, and I try to resolve whatever issue there is, and I try to be a great officer. Then on the other side of that, I try to, at another time I'm a musician. It was on the rocks, but after I come and see your show, that feeling that you gave us, we're going to try to work it out. Wow. So that's what I like to do.
That's
whether
awesome.
It's the show is. Mm-hmm.
I gotta check this out. This was really, really interesting. Also, I see on here as I'm reading through, you were saying that basically your sound, you're bringing a new sound to jazz.
Oh yeah. My first CD was I'm getting my feet wet. I had people producing my first CD. My second CD, I'm getting in the groove of thing. My third CD, my fourth CD, stepping up the game. I produced that. I wrote a lot of these songs, and I built my own studio. So
Okay.
my music now is it's contemporary. You could dance to it. It's not just that listening type of thing. My music makes you want to dance, makes you want to get up and dance.
Okay.
It's the same way with my performances. But my music, it makes you just want to get up and dance. And that's what I'm geared toward, dancing music. Music change all the time.
Right.
You know, you just can't stick with one genre of music. You have to be current because, you know, just sign the times. You know, the kids, who are you catering to? You know, what generation you have to find out who you're going to be catering to. But to me, you have to change your music. It has to be current. If you want to step with the game, it has to be current. You like the new music that I'm about to see they're about to release now next year. It's more dance music.
Okay.
You know, yeah, it's more dance music.
That is cool. We're going to, if I can find it, I thought I had it in here. Let me find it real quick. I had one of your videos I wanted to play. It was the Roll With It that you did a live performance.
Oh, roll with it.
Yeah, I saw a live.
I don't know, but okay.
That's not a good one. So right
But
now,
that was many years ago.
so right now in your career, where you are, you 4 albums in now. You got the next one coming up next during in 2017. What is the next stage for Carlos Cannon when it comes down to whether it's performance, producing, or what's your next step? What's your next step you want to head to in the music industry?
Um, I want to have an album, music. I like to win a Grammy, really.
Oh, hey, say it.
That's the
Speak that,
bottom line.
man.
I want to go for a Grammy.
Yeah, speak that,
That's
man.
the bottom
'Cause
line.
it
So
could, it could
if
definitely,
I win a Grammy, it speaks for itself, right?
definitely. I mean, that's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
to get to that point where you've won the Grammy or you've got the American Music Award. I mean, that is awesome. And I mean, it does nothing but push. And also the people that's following behind you are like the ones that are listening to you. That's like, wow, that Carlos Ken, I want to play like him, or I like the way he performs. That does nothing but adds to that legacy. You know, you can't top
Right.
getting that Grammy. That's like the pinnacle right there. You know,
Yeah. Well, that's my dream. That's my dream.
I would
And
love to see you do it.
thanks, thanks, DJ Mark. Appreciate that.
And,
Yeah, I would like to see him take that Guinness Book record for the longest note because I believe he can. I know he can do it.
okay.
Kenny G is holding the record right now, but I know Carlos. I mean I've seen him walk around a basketball stadium holding the note, so I know he can do it. I think that's going to be another one of my goals is to get him entered into the Guinness Book in the new year.
So how long is the note that you can hold, Carlos?
You know what? I can hold it no long as I want to. Really,
Really?
Like, it could be 25 minutes. It could be 45 minutes. But the thing is, you know, who wants to just sit there and just hear and not just hold a note for that long a time unless you're competing against something? I don't want to do it in a concert. You know, I think it would be the wrong place to do it in a concert, but I can. Different, like a booking agent.
Okay.
I act as a booking agent to a concert promoter. So I do all those things.
Okay.
So, I mean, this time in the game, I've been around, got my own gear. So, New Year's Eve, we performed here in the city, a special event. Last year, we performed in Dalton. We sold out, and it was great. So, I do some everything. We do some everything.
You got what are your any upcoming dates that you'd like to let the listeners and the viewers out there on the internet know where you're going to be performing next, or if you're going to be traveling out of town, where you headed, and where they could see you perform?
Well, I got some private things happening. You know, sometimes you get these private organizations, they see you perform and they like to hire you. So sometimes they pay a little bit more. So
All
I'm
right.
got some things happening for New Year's. So I'm, booked. Next year, I got some things pending.
Okay, got you. And also, what's your contact info so the viewers out there can find you online and check out some of your music and contact you with Instagram, social media? What you have out there?
Yeah, my number is 773-988-1202. You can also reach my manager, T. Shy. T. Shy, what's your number?
773-727-5433. Or that's you can hit me on Instagram as Manager T Shy, Facebook Manager T Shy, Alex T Shy Tillman, and email is tchartistmgt@gmail.com. That's T Shy Artist Management. Thank you.
And also, do you have a website, Carlos?
Yeah, my website's been reconstructed, so it is actually carloscannon.com.
Okay.
It's down right now. It'll probably be up probably the second, probably by February 1st.
Okay, and I see you also have a Reverb Nation page. Saw that one as well.
Yeah, you can reach my CDs are online. You get it on iTunes, Reverb Nation, CD Baby. It's online. So
Okay.
you Google Carlos Cannon, and you will find.
What's going on, everybody?